Here are my top 4 tips and tricks for farmland inside of Arena Breakout. These are just tips to help you successfully extract as well as extract with the most loot and the highest tier loot possible. To be right into it, the first tip is basically do not get greedy. You can hit as many locations as you need to because this is a relatively small map and you do have time to go to everywhere that you absolutely need to. But like I said, don't get greedy and think that you can hit every single location or square foot of this map because it is not going to be possible to do that. But if you make sure that you cover all your important bases, you will have time and it is actually the perfect map to go and do so. But the instant or the second that you get greedy, you're going to completely screw yourself, you're going to die, or you are going to even worse run out of time, which is just going to make you very, very irritated. So don't get greedy, but make sure that, like I said, you do go to every single possible location that you need to, because Valley, Northridge, Armory, those are bigger maps than farmland, so it's not as feasible on those, but on this map it actually is. If you guys do need a best routes video for this map, I will leave it linked in the description down below, so you guys can go check that out if you guys want to. The next tip that I have for you is to make sure that you always hit motel. Make sure that you hit the bottom rooms by the bar specifically, because there is almost always a UMP or a weapon of some sort here. And if not, there is still a bunch of large and wooden weapon crates for you to open and loot. This also is one of the most dangerous and most hot areas of the map, so be careful when you go here, because everyone else also knows that there's UMP sitting here, and they also know that there's a bunch of valuable items in here, so they will be making their way here. So if you spawn anywhere near motel, make sure that it is the first spot that you go to is going to be the UMP room, because if not, everyone else is heading there already, so you're going to make sure that you get in there and get out before everyone else starts to make chaos in there. It is a solo friendly map, and because it is noob friendly, you do not have to play with people on this, and it is actually one of the best maps for you to solo. Although Arena Breakout is a game that you can solo any map on and be successful, this map will be the safe haven for solos looking to make a sure shot to the riches and not lose any loot along the way. I still am a noob and die on farmland, but if you know the routes, know the way to play the map, and eventually just kind of after a long time of playing the map, you will figure out the way to successfully become a safe looter and get your riches very fast. Because you can also solo Valley, but once you get to like Northridge and Armory, soloing becomes more and more of a painful challenge. But with farmland, it is the first beginner map that you actually will ever start out on, so all the noobs do play this. And it's not a shot at any new player to this game, because you have to learn the game somehow, and farmland is the perfect map for it. But if you are an advanced player and you're tired of losing loot, and you're also a solo player, go get some easy free loot and money on farmland. The last tip that I have for you is that you want to actually make sure that you use this map to practice enemy gun battle. You can use the training mode, but this is a beginner map, so learning how the AI respond to gunfire, stealth plays, and just more things that you can actually train yourself on around the map will be really useful for other maps. Fighting other real players on this map also will give you a training on how the real player gun battle works, and not just how to fight AIs and stuff like that. Because the real gun battles in this game are completely different from Battle Royale. They are completely different from a multiplayer game. You are basically in and out of the battle in seconds, and you have to make sure to know to take your shots the right way and to kind of sneak up on people, and just little nicks and knacks like that you will need to pick out in order to actually advance and become a better player at Arena Breakout. Use this map to train those skills and kind of refine and polish off everything. And yeah, that is the last tip that I have for you. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Both of those things to help me out a ton. I will have some more videos for other maps also linked in the description if you guys do want to go to any of those and check them out. But yeah, this is the end of the farmland video. If you guys are new, make sure. But yeah, that's really all I have for today. If you guys are new, but yeah, that is all I have for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and with. But yeah, that is all I have for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.